Hello everyone, welcome back to Cooking with Donna. Today I'm making up some chicken parmesan and going to serve it up with some pasta or whatever you want to have with it. There's no rule on what you can have with it, right? Um, but you're going to be needing 3 large chicken breasts and you're going to cut those horizontally and pound them out good with salt and pepper, and then just put them in the refrigerator, let them hang out. See there, I just whacked them with my rolling pin. I just, like I said, cut it horizontally. You want it at least a 1/2 inch thick. Any thinner, it'll get too dry, or even a little bit thicker if you'd like, but I wouldn't go any thinner than that. But these have been setting actually for about an hour in my fridge. That's give that time for that salt to work its magic in that chicken. Okay, here I have my breadcrumbs, and everything you need will be in the description. Okay, so there's my panko and my Italian breadcrumbs. I like a mix of both. And then I'm going to go in with some fresh grated Parmesan cheese. You know, the powder one, the one that looks kind of sandy. And we're just going to give this a mix and get you some oil going when you're about ready to start frying, which is right after we dredge everything. So I'm just going to mix this up. You're going to need probably about a cup of olive oil. Okay, I got my little dredging, as they call it, your dredging station, which with our pounded out chicken. And make sure you guys wash your hands. With each step you touch anything, wash your hands. We're going to go ahead and dredge this in the flour. Get that nice and dredged there. Now we're going in, I have my beaten eggs here. Now it's important to get this dredged pretty good with the eggs, because you want your panko bread crumbs and your Italian seasoning crumbs to stick to this really well. Shake off that excess, and then you're gonna press this firmly. You want those breadcrumbs all the way around. That's the good thing about the, one of the things about chicken parm is you want that crispiness, and you want it to stick to it. And I got my oil over there getting hot. And then once you're just about, well, when you start frying, go ahead and make sure your oven is preheated to 400 Fahrenheit. So that's nice and dredged. See there? All the way around. And I'm just going to keep repeating this process. Okay, guys, I got this all breaded up. Now I got my oil really hot, but not steaming hot. It's on like maybe a medium. You'll know when it's ready. You'll start seeing a little bit of that shimmer in that oil, but you don't want it scalding hot, because we're not cooking these through. We're just doing this to brown them. Couple of minutes on each side. Just get them nice and brown. So what we're going to do is do 3 at a time, because these are large chicken breasts. So we're going to cook a couple of minutes on each side. Total of maybe 4 minutes. No longer, because we're not cooking it through. We are just cooking this to get it golden brown. And if you have to, just keep looking at it and make sure it's not overcooking. And that's where we're at right now. We'll get these done 2 minutes per side. If you have some that's a little thinner, take them out sooner, because they will finish cooking in the oven. All right. Okay, guys. 2 minutes per side. Nice and golden and crispy. So we're going to get our other 3 in, and we'll get it assembled. Okay, guys, I got these all fried up. And I did put these on a cooling rack as they were frying with some paper towel underneath just to catch that grease and keep the crispiness. Because we're trying to avoid any sogginess. We want to keep this crispy as we can. Now, use your favorite marinara recipe or just use the jar. Make it easy on yourself. It's getting hotter out, but if you want to make your own marinara, go ahead. I'm just using jar. But I'm going to put maybe a fourth of a cup or third of a cup on top. I don't want it all the way to the end, just because we want to save some of that crispiness. We'll just get these dressed. Of course, the bigger pieces you want a little bit more. I'll go a little bit more on that one. There we go. But I'm going to get this on here. And we're going to top it with our cheese. All right, now I have some fresh mozzarella that I grated up with my parsley and my Italian seasoning here, but I did the mistake of putting it in a bowl because I usually just grate it and leave it all separated, but now it's sticking, but that's okay. But you can slice it, just pile it on the middle right here. You can slice it if you want. But my oven is ready. Leave that, keep it right on the sauce, and that's all going to get nice and gooey. So we'll get this in the oven. My oven is ready, like I said, 400 degrees, and we're going to put this in between 13 to 15 minutes. Long as your internal temp is at 165 Fahrenheit. And my sheet pan here is lightly oiled. All right, guys, we'll be back with the final presentation. Okay, guys, I got it plated up. There it is. I was actually a little bit short on cheese, but good enough because I'm one that don't like a whole lot of cheese on mine, but the boys do. So there it is. We're having some spaghetti just with a little bit of the marinara sauce left in a salad. Now, like I said, you could serve this with whatever you want to serve it with. But I'm going to go in and have a bite with y'all. That cheese is nice and melted. Perfectly done. Just don't overbake it, guys, because you want this to stay nice and moist. Is it moist? But I hope you guys give it a try and enjoy it. We ain't actually had this in a while. Right, Curtis? Curtis is happy because it doesn't have onion. But there it is, guys. Get yourself subscribed if you enjoy the channel. We're, like I say every week, we're reaching for that 50,000 subscriber mark. Once I hit it, we're going to do a giveaway. Please drop me some suggestions. I'm trying to see which one weighs what out, what we're going to be giving away. Pots and pans, air fryer, something, whatever one has the most picks is what we're giving away, guys. But until next time, you guys give that a try and stay blessed. Love ya. Bye-bye.